Blue Jays general manager Rodney Hopkins is in a favorable position when it comes to negotiating a trade for highly coveted left-hander J.A. Happ prior to the July 31 trade deadline. He is not up against the wall in terms of payroll, so the Jays can afford to be creative when it comes to the remaining amount of his $13 million salary for 2018. That ability to eat salary means the return in talent can be better. There are also plenty of suitors that believe they are contenders and could use a veteran starter like Happ with up to a dozen starts left in August and September. And if the trade is made earlier in July, as is a strong possibility, that team will get even more of Happ. Among teams who may feel they need another starter are the Yankees, Braves, Phillies, Red Sox, Mariners, Dodgers and Diamondbacks. J.A. Happ is a rather valuable commodity on the MLB trade market. Carlos Osorio, Toronto Star. What might the Jays expect in return for Happ, who is 10-4 this season with a 4.03 ERA and a solid 1.110 WHIP? Here are a couple of recent examples of Atkins and the Jays trading a starter the past 2 years and what they received in return. August 1, 2016, the Jays traded RHP Drew Hutchison to the Pirates for LHP Francisco Liriano, C. Reese McGuire and of Harold Ramirez. The Jays' willingness to take the Liriano contract was a key. Meanwhile, McGuire now ranks 14th on the Jays' list of prospects, while Ramirez recently dropped out of the top 30. On July 31, 2017, the Jays traded Liriano to the Astros for of Nori Aoki and of Teoscar Hernandez. The Jays took on the veteran Aoki to eat his contract, while Hernandez has now become a starter in the Jays' outfield. Article continued below. Happ is better than either Hutchison or Liriano. Look for a similar type of deal, where the Jays pay a large chunk of Happ's remaining salary or else take on an unwanted contract from their trading partner. In either case, Happ has enjoyed his time in Toronto, where he has had his most success, so a deadline trade does not preclude the Jays from negotiating with Happ as a free agent in November. MLB gets younger, Jays don't. The Major League game is changing, getting younger, and it's up to the Blue Jays to keep pace with what they see unfolding around them. Executing fundamentals is no longer what fans are looking for as much as they are high ceilings, with amazing raw skills. Throwing to the right base or trailing a lead runner and taking the extra base on a missed cutoff throw are no longer skills that are valued. What counts is SportsCenter highlights with amazing athletes doing amazing things. That's where it's at. Let the best kids learn in the majors and take away the dread of 4 or 5 years riding buses in the minors. Lure the best athletes. The stars of the MLB game are getting younger, and it seems drafted players or international free agents that may have educational options or are multi-sport athletes are now realizing that the faster they sign and immerse themselves in professional baseball, the faster their path to the major leagues. Griffin Conine, the Jays' second-round pick last month, pointed that fact out on a conference call after he signed, speaking of the opportunity to reach the majors following a short minor league path. There have been an amazing 32 players in the majors this year, 22 years of age or younger, 17 position players and 15 pitchers. Among that group of prodigies, the Jays have had just one, 212-year-old infielder Richard Arania. Toronto boasts 5 players, 22 are younger at the AAA and AA levels, pitchers Sean Red-Foley and TJ Zuch, and infielders Vlad Guerrero Jr., Bo Bichette and Arania. Article continued below. The Jays would argue they are giving their youngsters time to improve their fundamentals and see more reps before debut. Meanwhile, the Yankees, Braves, Red Sox and Nationals are all contending with kids making huge contributions. A look at the players 22 are younger with more than 100 at-bats this season. Ozzie Albies 2B, Braves. Age 21, ABS 357, UPS .816. Rafael Devers 3B, Red Sox. Age 21, ABS 319, UPS .723. Cody Bellinger 1B, of Dodgers. Age 22, ABS 299.813, Am Rosario SS, Mets. Age 22, ABS 249, UPS .651, Gleyber Torres 2B, Yankees. Age 21, ABS 216, UPS .913, Ronald Acuna Jr. of Braves. Age 20, ABS 135, UPS .827, Juan Soto of Nationals. Age 19, ABS 128, UPS .999, MS. Have fun. On Saturday, the Mariners staged a unique, fun promotion called Turn Ahead the Clock Night, the brainchild of team executive Kevin Martinez, with the approval of Hall of Fame outfielder Ken Griffey Jr. The point was to move ahead 20 years in time and imagine the MLB game in 2038. The uniforms were futuristic designs, sleeveless vests worn either tucked or untucked with bared arms, all the rage. It was accepted, even encouraged, that hats be worn backwards during the game, a la Jr. A futuristic mascot entered the field of play pre-game in a gull-winged DeLorean. Then the next day, Canada Day, the M's honored one of their own, with Ladner, BC native James Paxton pitching on his own bobblehead day. The design was a clever statuette of the Big Maple with an American eagle on his shoulder, reflecting a game in April where he was used as a human perch by a swooping bird named Challenger, who may have thought Paxton was Justin Trudeau. Bombers set torrid home run pace. The Bronx Bombers have never been more aptly nicknamed than in 2018. As of July 2, the Yankees had bombed 137 home runs as a team, 3 more than any season in club history prior to the All-Star break. They have 12 days to add to that franchise record. Note: All-Star games began in 1936. Richard Griffin is a sports columnist based in Toronto. Follow him on Twitter, @AGriffinstar.